Hello everyone, welcome back to another Star Wars Destiny video. Yesterday I did a video featuring the Sabine Wren spoiler, so I decided to just theorycraft and build a deck featuring Sabine. So this is Sabine Ackbar. We are running Sabine at 20 points for her elite cost, and we are running a single Akbar. So again, Sabine, it's kind of hard to see in this promo that I took from one of the Star Wars Destiny Facebook groups, but she has 11 health, 2 range damage, 3 range damage, 3 disrupt for a resource, shield, resource blank, and her ability is before you activate this character, you may play a weapon from your discard pile on her, decreasing its cost by 1, and it has the word thermal in its title. So you can basically play something from your discard pile, and if it's a thermal weapon, it gets played for 1 less. And then there's Akbar. We're playing him for he's 9 points, playing him for 10 points. Total is 30. So 1 range, 2 focus, 1 discard, 1 shield, or 1 resource blank, and after an opponent plays or discards the last card in their hand, they choose and deal 2 damage to one of their characters. And our location, we are running the secret facility on Scarif. So claim, resolve up to 3 of your dice showing damaged, ranged, or melee. This will allow us to claim even when we have a good amount of dice left in the pool. So let's say if we have 3 dice left in the pool that are all damaged, we can claim the battlefield and still be able to resolve those dice. So this is a very good battlefield for this particular deck. We're going to move into our upgrades. Of course, we are running 2 thermal detonators. 3 resources, you have to spot a yellow character. Has 1 discard, 2 discard, resource, special for a resource blank, and the special is it deals 3 damage to each of an opponent's characters. We're running 2 Jetpack, 2 resources, plus 2 range damage, plus 3 range damage, disrupt, 2 shield, special and a blank, and special is remove a die showing melee damage, and give the attached character 1 shield. We're also running 2 Holdout Blasters, again 2 resources, 1 range, 2 range for a resource, plus 2 range, 1 shield, resource blank, has ambush, and redeploy. So you can take another action after you play it, and it also redeploys to somebody else. We're running 2 second chance, so 3 resources, yellow character only. Before the attached character will be defeated, instead heal 5 damage from that character and discard this upgrade from play. Top of that, we are running 2 ammo belt, 1 resource. It's an upgrade. Before another upgrade on the attached character will be discarded by a card effect, you may discard this upgrade instead. So you play this, you throw down second chance. When second chance goes off, instead of discarding second chance, you discard the ammo belt, and second chance stays on the character, so you can use it again. It also works if you were to get disarmed. If you had an ammo belt on, you could discard the ammo belt instead of whatever weapon your opponent's trying to disarm you. So we also then have 2 Overkill, 2 resources, plus 1 range, plus 2 range, plus 3 range, plus 3 range, and 2 blanks. Move into our supports. We are just running 2 Planetary Uprising, 2 resources. After you claim the battlefield, force an opponent to deal 2 damage to each of to their characters distributed as they wish. So you claim, they take 2 damage, and they can split that damage however they like. Into our events, we are running 2 Rebel Assault. Play only if you have 1 or more dice showing range damage. Remove an opponent's die not showing range damage. We are then running 2 Friendly Fire, 2 resources. Spot a red character and remove an opponent's die showing range damage to deal that damage to a character. Essentially, this is like Deflect, however, it doesn't round, it's not half damage, it's doing the full amount. So if you come across a die that says 3 range damage, you pay 2 resources to play Friendly Fire, they then take 3 damage to one of their characters. We're running 2 Leadership. So pay 1 resource, exhaust one of your unique red characters to ready another character. Akbar's not really going to be doing much in this deck, so we're basically just using him to exhaust him so he can roll Sabine out with all of her weapons to deal a bunch of damage all over again. We're running 2 Field Medics. So 1 resource, heal 2 damage from a character. We are then running 2 Draw Attention. 0 resources, you get to move 2 damage from 1 character to another character, and then ignore shields. We're running 2 Electroshock. 1 resource, spot a yellow character to remove a die showing a value 2 or lower. We are running 2 Loth Cat and Mouse, 0 resources. Force an opponent to choose and remove one of your dice, then remove one of their dice. And finally, we are running 2 Salvo. So 2 resources. Resolve one of your dice showing range damage against each of an opponent's characters. Again, essentially turns your 2 range damage and 3 range damage into infantry grenades and thermal detonators. So when you resolve the range damage with Salvo, it will hit all the opponents. So basically the mechanic with this is getting thermal detonators onto Sabine either by just straight up paying for them, or maybe you discard one to do a reroll, and then you can then play it on her for 2. So you can turn 1 potentially get out a thermal detonator round 1. Let's say you rolled out Akbar, and let's say Akbar rolled badly, or you just wanted to get him out, so you can then discard a thermal detonator to reroll Akbar, and then when you go and activate Sabine, you are able to pay 2 resources if your resources haven't been disrupted yet. Pay 2 resources and get a thermal detonator on Sabine. If you're then able to get your ammo belts on her, you can have the thermal detonator special go off, and then you don't have to discard the thermal detonator. You would just discard the ammo belt instead. Again, this works with Second Chance. It would work with thermal detonator, I believe. Because, yeah, the card effect deal 3 damage to each of your opponent's characters, then discard this upgrade from play. So the ammo belt will prevent the card from being discarded. And then our events are mostly, removal here, removal and dealing damage with friendly fire. Other removal from Electroshock, removal from Loth Cat and Mouse, and then just more damage from Salvo, and also leadership to basically get 2 activations out of Sabine. I think this deck is going to be pretty fun. I'm probably going to test it out in a future video. But again, Sabine is from the 3rd set, so she's a ways off before we actually see her. And before when that set comes out, I'm sure this deck will change entirely because there'll be new characters, new events, new weapons, new locations. But I just wanted to create a quick Sabine Akbar deck in Tabletop Simulator. I also think running a single Sabine and single Jin Urso could be a pretty cool combo because they both have the 2 range damage side. So Jin has a 2 damage side, Sabine has 2 and 3, and you don't have to pay any resources to do that. So you could have Sabine just do a lot of damage. You could have Jin mill. You could have Jin also hit damage on them as well. But we're just running some stuff in here to get massive amounts of damage with our Overkill, Jetpack, holdouts, and then of course the thermal detonators if those go off. And whenever we claim the battlefield, we do 2 damage to the opponent. They choose how to split that damage, and then also if we have dice left in our pool, we can resolve up to 3 of the dice that are showing damage. So we can leave some damage dice in our pool. Clear the battlefield, have Planetary Uprising go off, then resolve dice against the opponent as well. So this is Sabine Akbar. There'll be a deck list in the description below. Also remember we still have the giveaway going for the Ray starter set. That is going until next Saturday, so April 22nd. I'll be doing a drawing and picking a random winner from that giveaway. So just go to that. The link will be in the description. Go to the video, leave a comment, fill out the form, and I'll be doing a drawing for that Ray starter set. Again, it only ships to the lower 48 states. But that's going to do it for this video. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Take care.